Hello and welcome! Silrace here with World of Warcraft. So, to my mind there are way too many currencies in BFA and I really got annoyed by that fact. Like, I got really annoyed. Basically, every new thing they added in a new currency to go with it. We have island expeditions which had, Silrace doubloons thing. We got the Najatar, and then there was prismatic mana pearls. We got Mechagon, and suddenly your inventory was full of all sorts of rust bolts and nuts and other gears and things. Then we got the corrupted memento thing, and suddenly we had inventory stuff, and we had another currency in the currency list. And on top of that, we already obviously had artifact power, and so on. And I might even have forgotten some kind of currency somewhere we already had as well in BFA. Very possible, because by the end of BFA, there was so many layers of different places with their own currencies, and it got really annoying to me. Like, why? Why was this necessary? Well, granted, it might have been necessary because of the massive inflation of the one currency we have carried along with us since the game's release, which is the gold. Like, the value of gold is not that great anymore because of how much most people who have played a lot of the game have it, and how easy it is to make essentially these days. So they do have, I kind of understand that they do need to bring in new currencies to make sure that people actually have something to work on to get their rewards, and they can't just pour in their pockets of gold full of gold and just get all the rewards instantly. I can understand that. However, it was getting way too much, for me at least, where it's like every time there is something new, there is also new currency. And especially when it starts eating inventory space as well, in addition to being in the currency list in your, character thing. Oh yeah, I should mention that background footage is just some dungeon gameplay, because I figured that's probably more fun to look at while I am rambling than watching me, go through inventory and other things which might be more relevant to show. Anyway. I'll just be honest and say that I hope Shadowlands does not go in this same direction. And please let me know in the comment below, do you agree or do you disagree? Was there too many currencies for you? Because for me personally, there definitely was. It's not like the currencies are difficult to comprehend or difficult to keep track of, because obviously the game kind of helps you with that. It either takes place in inventory or it takes place in the currency list we have. However, the fact that I needed different currencies for different things, and if I wanted something from somewhere, I was forced to do the activities there in that one specific part or activity in the world to actually access that. And if my friends, if people I wanted to play the game with didn't want to do that activity at that time, they wanted to do something else, well, then I'm torn between either playing alone to try and work on that, or playing with my friends. Because suddenly there were how many different activities with their own currencies, and everybody kind of wants a little different. Because somebody wants some pet or mount from somewhere, and so on and so on. And honestly, I think it was just silly. I think we needed to have maybe one or two currencies and simply spread them around and allow those 2-3 currencies. 3 would be kind of the top, but in all honesty, I would prefer having like 1 or 2 and allow all of that to work on the other things as well. it sort of makes like lore sense to have different currencies in Nashadar and Mechagon. Like, yeah, sure it does. But then again, we already had artifact power, which is used everywhere. We have gold, which is basically used everywhere in the world. Doesn't matter whether you are heading off through the portal into, you know, into the Burning Crusade. Everybody there uses gold as well, which is a little wonky, but I mean that's how the world works because we make concessions for the ease of gameplay. So in this instance, I honestly thought they should have made some concessions on this thing already at least from the lore point of view, and just made it available for gold, or make everything available with Seafarer's doubloons or mana pearls or something. Anyway, thank you very much for listening to this ramble. I'm hoping Shadowlands doesn't have this many currencies. We shall see, I guess.